John, Coventry. John's not your real name. You asked to stay anonymous. How can I help you?
Evening, Daniel. How you doing?
Good. How can I help, John?
Yeah, so basically I had a car accident in 21 and it ended up in a personal injury case which has dragged on and on and on. I've constantly been chasing the company. It's got to the point where I've had to put a complaint in, and that was 3 or 4 months ago, and there was a flurry of activity around the complaint, and then it's all gone dead again.
Sorry, but the complaint was about what exactly?
Just basically handling of the case, the sort of intransience, the delays, the whole...
And who was the complaint addressed to? Your lawyers, your insurers?
Yes, the internal system, yeah.
No. Was it your lawyers or your insurers? Or the other side?
Lawyers. The lawyers' internal system, yeah.
But your side, system. Not the other side.
My side, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So things sped up for a moment when you complained, but they've gone slow again. Has a claim actually been issued? Has a court claim been issued, John?
It's in the process. So they've just suddenly fired out the court case financial thing, the sort of allocation of if you sort of get free funding or not. So I've had one of those through the post, but this is after...
Sorry, allocation if you get what or not?
Free funding, where they sort of apply to the court to see if to claim the court costs back. If you're under a certain amount of income.
So they haven't yet issued the claim at the court?
No.
Right. When was your accident in 2021?
November.
Okay, you might be a bit screwed here, John, because you've got to bring a personal injury claim within 3 years of the accident. And it's now 3 years and a month.
This has been going on. Yeah, this has been going on since 21. It's been handled by this company.
Right, but and you're confident they haven't issued the claim yet?
Confident.
Okay, well, you've probably got a negligence claim against your own firm of solicitors, because if they haven't put in the claim within 3 years, it's possible to get the 3 years extended, but when you're legally represented, it's difficult. And any judge will probably throw out the claim. Because it's more than 3 years since the accident. That means you'd have a pretty cast iron negligence claim against your solicitors. I'd say pretty cast iron. There is just no excuse for missing that 3 year deadline ever, unless you've been making things difficult for them. But I'm sure that's not the case.
No, I've attended all the scans, everything they've asked me for, and I did a
the issue is going to be, what would you have won if you'd gone to court? And if you sue your solicitors for negligence for missing the 3 year deadline, then a judge will say, well, I think there was a 80% chance of John getting £20,000 if the claim had been issued and he'd gone to court. 80% chance of winning, and he would have won about 20,000. So you would be awarded 80% of £20,000 against your solicitors, and your solicitors' insurance company will pay up. That's how these things work. But I would now go back to the solicitors and say, I would ask them, have they issued the claim within the 3 year limitation period? And if they haven't, you're going to hate this, John, you're going to need to find a new firm of solicitors to sue the first firm of solicitors.
What a mess.
It is a mess. It is a mess.
Okay. How does it get to this point, though? How can you have a professional firm that can make this such a massive mistake?
Well, it's usually down to human error. And it's that simple, because they've got the processes there. They should have everything diarised. It's usually just pure, simple human error. Either it's a lousy lawyer dealing with your file, or they didn't diarise the deadlines properly. But there's a reason why we have the word negligence. They've been negligent.
Wow. I'll really put my trust in them, to be fair. I did chase them a lot, and I just thought they knew what they were doing, but okay, no problem.
I'm sorry, John. It's never great when someone lets down the legal profession like that, and I don't like it, but it happens.